Yo, what is going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a little bit different. For those of you who've watched my last video, I've had a lot of people asking me where this base location is and how to build it. So that's basically what we're doing in today's video. Now, I also have a few other locations that I might do types of videos like this for, where it's just a unique base location that's not too easy to build if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see some more videos like this. And yeah, one more thing before we get into it. Be sure to join my Discord, the link will be in the description below. And I also have a new TikTok, so if you guys could go over there and drop a follow, it'd be much appreciated. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright then guys, so the base spot we're finding today is Skylight. And to find this base spot, you basically want to come to the entrance of the Central Forest. So obviously there's the terminal there, and the ramp going down. So you just want to follow this down basically. All the way down. And then obviously there's an explorer note right here, isn't there? So halfway down the ramp, explorer note, then you want to go up to the left. So you want to come up here, and there's a little ledge on the edge over here. Basically you want to keep going there, and then there's this big entrance. I think you can get to it another way, but that's just the way I like to find it. So then you come through this entrance, down this ramp, and then once you get to around here, there's a little ramp going down, little crystal on the wall. You know, and look up, and the base spot's literally in the roof up here. So there's the skylight itself. Now the coordinates for this spot are 31.5 latitude by 8.9 longitude. Alright guys, so in terms of building the base spot, you do have a lot of room to work with. What I like to usually do is build it around where it sticks out here. So you place a cliff plat, let's say about here. But obviously if you want to fill the whole floor across, you can't really do that. Say I wanted to build from here to there, and then I build ceilings out. It's not enough foundation support. So the way around this, basically you need to, I'd say first of all get your floor done, so your lower floor all the way around. So you line them up. Now I don't think you can do this on official, but you can always give it a go. I'm not sure if it actually works on official. But yeah, you basically cliff plat all the way around. Just this one. Now you can do this at like any height you want. It doesn't really matter what height it's at, but you also have to consider where people can soak from and what angles they can get, so they could maybe use this cliff to their advantage. But you'll see what I mean when it's built, like how hard it can be to raid, especially online. So yeah, I'm going to continue placing all these cliff plats all the way around, just to get the base. And yeah, looking okay. Obviously it's not perfect, but this is just a quick tutorial. Now, in order to fill in the floor, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up higher up. So let's say about here. And you're going to want to place more cliff plats. So if I place cliff plat here, and I place one here. So now, as you can see, this goes within the gap. So if I place a foundation, let's say about here, and I put a pillar in it, and then I pillar down from there, all the way down. Okay, so I've hit the cliff plat at the bottom, and now I'm going to want to snap that to it. So basically this is going to be my snap point for the rest of the video. The same snap point. And then if I build the foundations across from up here, all the way across to the other side. invisible barrier here, but obviously you can do it a bit lower down if you get any issues with it. But now, because there's foundation support up there, if I build across, it should let me. And there you go. So basically, to summarize it, you build higher up where the walls are closer together. You do your cliff plats across, you get your foundations, you pillar down, and then you use the same snap point all the way around, and it should let you just build all the way across. Now obviously, I think I've done it a little bit too high here, as I'm getting pushed around by an invisible barrier here. Oh no, it's working. But yeah, obviously you can do it a little bit further down. Exactly the same concept. Like this. Hold on, it's a little bit too low. Just get the same height roughly. Boom. That is not the same height. So about there. That'll do. So then you foundation. Foundation, 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 foundation. And then you're going to want to pillar down. And hopefully try and line up with one of the cliff plats you've already got. And then yeah, you can just build all the way across doing this method. Now as you can see in my video, the base spot is pretty decent. You build a giant chandelier and giant cage around the bottom. And it's a pretty good base spot. Now obviously you can do multiple pillars down and multiple like snap points just to protect the base a little bit more. Because obviously if this pillar breaks, I think the whole thing should drop. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if it's this one? No. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, so that one, obviously, if that drops, you're a bit screwed. So obviously you can do multiple snap points to multiple cliff plats, obviously. And you're going to have multiple floors as well, so let's just say this is my second floor. It's going to be off the same snap point, which was there. I just rebuild this. And then obviously I can now just place a cliff plat here, for example. This is going to be my second floor. We go off the same snap point. And then put a pillar there, and you place more foundations across, all on the same snap point. So you basically do this for multiple floors, and that's how you build the base. Now I hope this gave you guys a good idea of how it's built. If you want to see the fully built product, you can go check out my last video. I'll link it in the description below. And yeah, this is basically Skylight. Oh, there's also one more thing. If you want to do cliff plat spam around the base, for example, let's just spam the base over here. And then say your defense, I'm just going to build a little mini tower thing. Just for an example. Alright, so obviously this is just an example. And now if you want to do cliff plat spam around the base, make sure that every cliff plat you place is not soakable. So what I mean by that is an enemy can't just land on the cliff plat, walk up to your turret range and soak from there. You're going to want to make it so they have to soak with like a Quetzal or something. Yeah, you don't want them to be able to just land on the edge here and just soak for free. That's basically defeats the purpose of having the sky base. Oh yeah, one more tip guys. I'd also recommend spamming off the ground. Maybe put a little turret tower down here or something. Because, not sure if it's possible, but I assume it is. Just build all the way up. And obviously build into your base, which is something you do not want to happen. I'd also recommend putting a lot of internals, just in case that does happen, or someone somehow dives past the turrets, something like that. But yeah, that's essentially Skylight. It's a really good base spot, and not many people know about it. Alright then guys, so I hope this video helped you out. If it did, do me a favour, drop a thumbs up on the video. Really does help me out. And let me know in the comments if you want to see any other base spots. For example, I know Red Light is a good one. It's not commonly built, but it's actually not a bad spot if you build it right. But yeah, I do know a few other pretty good base spots. For example, there's one on Genesis that I know. It's kind of confusing to build, but it's sort of the same concept as this one. But yeah, like I said, just let me know in the comments. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe.